Scarlett here for the win. So, I'm actually kind of new to the world of sports. In fact, the only time I'd get involved is when I was hanging with my friends. I mean, I love watching the Super Bowl commercials, but I never really understood the game of football itself. It even took me a while to figure out that NFL stood for National Football League. Yep, I'm a total rookie. And something happened. I started getting into the game and learning some of the rules. Football is actually really cool. My little brother plays, and sometimes I help his team out. I still don't get all the rules, but I can follow the game, and now I'm a proud fan of the Los Angeles Rams, which has two of my favorite players and Super Bowl champs, Matthew Stafford and Aaron Donald. If you've ever seen a football game on TV and wanted to learn a little more of how to choose a team and get involved, you've come to the right place. If you're from the West Coast, there's teams like the Seattle Seahawks, San Francisco 49ers, Las Vegas Raiders, Arizona Cardinals, Los Angeles Rams, and the Los Angeles Chargers, which is where Justin Herbert plays, and he's amazing. In the middle of the country, there's teams like the Denver Broncos, Kansas City Chiefs, Chicago Bears, Cleveland Browns, Indianapolis Colts, the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Tennessee Titans, where running back Derrick Henry plays, also known as King Henry. Such a cool name. Up north, you've got the Minnesota Vikings, Green Bay Packers, Detroit Lions, and the mighty Buffalo Bills, where quarterback Josh Allen plays, who can throw and run like the best. And if you live down south, there's the Dallas Cowboys, where legendary wide receiver CeeDee Lamb plays. And then you've got the Houston Texans, New Orleans Saints, Atlanta Falcons, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Miami Dolphins, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, the Jaguars sounds fierce, right? Further up on the East Coast, there's a ton of teams to choose from, like the New England Patriots, New York Jets, New York Giants, Pittsburgh Steelers, Philadelphia Eagles, Baltimore Ravens, Washington Commanders, and the Carolina Panthers. You don't always have to root for the team closest to you. Maybe you don't live near any teams, but you love Pirates. You could root for the Raiders or the Buccaneers. Or perhaps you love giant cats. There's the Jaguars, the Panthers, or the Lions. Maybe your cousin comes from Texas, and they support the Dallas Cowboys. You could root for them too. And Micah Parsons, one of the best linebackers in the league, plays for them. There are so many different ways to pick a team. It's kind of fun, and you can pick more than one team too. I'll let you in on a secret. I actually also cheer for the Cincinnati Bengals because Joe Burrow plays for them. And well, I think he's one of the coolest players out there in the NFL. And he just played in the Super Bowl. So, wherever you come from, or whatever level your knowledge is of the NFL, it's really easy to catch a game, choose a team, and start learning a little more about the game of football. Trust me, before you know it, you'll be the one explaining to your friends who some of the teams are and what some of the rules mean. So good luck to your team, and if you don't have one yet, go pick one and have some fun. See you next time, and don't forget, you can watch Monday Night Football all season long on ESPN. Hi everyone, Scarlett here for the win. So, I'm actually kind of new to the world of sports. In fact,